Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 8th for the 5th, 2017 guys. And I've got to say that this Raw was a good show. I wouldn't say it was a bad show or anything like that. But my opinion was that whenever the WWE is in the UK, if it's for SmackDown Live or it's for Raw, they always have those big crowds who are into everything because it's the UK fans and they're, the passionate fans. But after the UK, will we get that hot red crowd after that? Who knows? But going into this Raw, I was hoping that the WWE will still develop those stories that we saw last week at the end of Raw, with obviously Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, and obviously The Miz and Ambrose. They kind of did with that one, and obviously Seth and Samoa Joe. They did with two of those. Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor, they just kind of forgot about that at some point. So anyway, Raw opens up this week with Dean Ambrose and The Miz coming out, and they're basically the co-GMs because Kurt Angle's out there tonight. Basically, Dean Ambrose puts Miz in a match, and he's going to be against Finn Balor. Then Braun Strowman comes out and basically gloats that he's basically defeated Roman Reigns, and he's not going to be on Raw tonight. And all the fans cheer, and basically he said he wants Brock Lesnar next. Then Kalisto comes out and says he wants a rematch with Braun Strowman. So then Braun Strowman says, "Oh, I can't compete because I'm injured." And then Dean's like, "Well, didn't you say a minute ago you could be in with one arm?" So after that, we get a match after that. So Kalisto versus Braun Strowman related for tonight. So we got Finn Balor versus The Miz. So his first match tonight. It was a good opener. Finn Balor gets the win with the coup de grace. I was thinking that maybe Bray Wyatt was going to come in and maybe attack Finn Balor, or at least cut a promo on Finn Balor to at least get me interested into this feud. I know they've only had Bray's had one promo against Finn Balor, but since Finn Balor's come back, I haven't been really feeling Finn Balor's character. I thought when he came back, he was going to come back as a demon and not just Finn Balor, because I think him is just plain Finn Balor. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. Just have him as the simple Finn Balor. Him as the demon is a lot better in it. If they want to have this feud between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor, let him have the demon and stuff like that. But I know it's his alter ego, and I know he's going to switch the roles, so I know a lot of people going, "Oh, he cannot be the demon," or whatever, so whatever. Anyway, after that we had some women action, and so we basically had Mickie James and Alexa Bliss, and in my opinion, that was another good match. Alexa Bliss goes over after that. We looks like we're going to have a Mickie James and Nia Jax feud after this, and obviously Bayley and Alexa's going to continue. Then we had a match between Alicia Fox and Sasha Banks. Sasha obviously won the match, so it looks like they're kind of feuding now, which is kind of a downgrade for Sasha. I know down the road we're going to get Sasha and Bayley at SummerSlam. Now, I know a lot of fans are like, "Oh, we want it sooner," but we're going to get it at some point, guys. So just wait and hold on, because WWE are just going to slowly build up to the Sasha heel turn, and eventually, maybe at the next picture, which is Extreme Rules? Yeah, Extreme Rules for Raw. That's when I think when the turn's going to happen, in my opinion. But yeah, overall, I thought those two women matches were really good. After that, we had a tag team turmoil match to determine the no contenders for the Hardys. So it was basically all the Raw tag teams. So the final two were Golden Truth and Sheamus and Cesaro. Basically, Sheamus and Cesaro go over it, obviously continuing their feud with the Hardys. After that, Sheamus and Cesaro were attacking the Golden Truth, trying to get more heel heat. Then the Hardys come in to make the save, and then they walk away. So obviously this is kind of get more heat on the Cesaro and Sheamus, and then obviously get more bayface reaction for the Hardys. And for people saying, "Oh, we want a broken gimmick," nah, that's gonna happen soon, guys. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, when are we gonna have Broken Matt Hardy?" Well, eventually, we're gonna have him eventually. At some point this year, hopefully, we'll get Broken Matt Hardy in WWE. But yeah, they've got to really settle this with the court and that. So they're still in court, I think, with TNA or Impact Wrestling. Sorry, now. So I don't know how long they're still trying to battle Anthem for this broken gimmick. So who knows? After that, we had T.J. Perkins versus Jack Gallagher. Basically, it was a filler match. Didn't care about it. It was a whatever. It looks like to me on 205 Live they had a tag match. What I saw anyway. So yeah, there you go with that. And then the main event was Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt, and it was what it was between these two guys. In my opinion, I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan. Dean Ambrose to me needs a character change. I said it before and I'll say it again. The Dean Ambrose character really, really does need to change, and I know he got a good reaction in England, but when you get over to the States, he's still getting the a flat reaction. And he needs at least a heel turn. If you please at least tweak Dean Ambrose character, because you look at the evolution of, Roman Reigns. I know a lot of people don't like Roman Reigns, but look at the evolution, how he's grown and stuff like that. And you look at not character-wise, but wrestling-wise, and you look at Seth Rollins, how the character, he's turned from heel to babyface again, and how he reacted to him slowly, but he's been a good babyface so far. So yeah. Also, do want to mention Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe had a match, ended by DQ. Samoa Joe did expose the turnbuckle and threw him in there, and basically the ref kind of threw it out. But before that, they were brawling backstage, so that's a good turn into their match going into Extreme Rules. So yeah, overall, Raw this week was a really good show. I cannot say when I say Raw was a good show this week, I won't say it was a bad show, because actually they're still building. But like I said, the Bray Wyatt Finn Balor stuff, there was no interaction between those guys tonight, and it was to me, it was just a good show, because the UK fans were there and it was red hot. So you know what, I'm gonna pass it great. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll check you later.